My name is Anthony Herbert, and I am a senior consultant with Inspired for Change Consulting, 25-year veteran educator and businessman who recently made a full-time transition from public school education into full-time entrepreneur in the area of business and educational consulting. I knew over the past school year that ended June 30th that I wanted to make that transition, but back in March, one Saturday morning, I just get this random text message from a friend of mine, and he says, "Hey, I'm plugged into a live Facebook event taking place right now, and I think you ought to plug in." So I did. I hopped right on to that event and got introduced to the amazing Dr. Chanel DuBose. It was life-changing for me. I already knew that I wanted to do something differently, but I actually thought that different for me, going from being a principal and a district level educator, working 250, 275, 300 days a year, really working 7 days a week. But I thought something different was going to be looking for a remote leadership opportunity where I would actually seek out, another leadership role, but maybe something that had some virtual flexibility to it, the opportunity to work from home, something that I felt like would maybe give me more time. And when I plugged into that live event with Dr. D, and she talked about launching your educational consulting business and doing it the right way, the next step for me was to do a consultation call with her. And during that consultation call, I had a revelation. And the revelation was I wanted to do something differently. However, why would I want to just do a leadership role working remotely, really meaning that I would literally just be by myself all the time? And guess what? I'm an extrovert. I love being around people. I love interacting with people. And I was literally, just because I was seeking something different but didn't have clarity about what it was I wanted, I was actually about to put myself in another box, in another cage, if you will. So the clarity that I got from that call led me to joining Dr. D's mastermind, implementation mastermind course. It was the best decision that I could have ever made because it put me in a position to get some knowledge, some skills, some clarity, some confidence about making this transition boldly into educational consulting, making it my plan A, B, C, and D, and not feeling like I had to have another plan to fall back on. And so I'm in what I consider my second trimester of her 9-month implementation mastermind. Within the first 3 months, you all, I really do feel like I got the confidence that I needed that helped me land my first contract after only being in her program for 3 months. And when I talk about that contract, it's an amazing opportunity. But folks, the biggest thing I want to point out about it is that we trade time for money. Anytime we're working, that's exactly what we're doing. We're trading time for money. And I was trading about 250 to 300 days a year for a salary of just around $90,000. And of course, that's not what we bring home. Folks, with my very first contract in educational consulting, that again, being in Dr. D's mastermind helped me get the confidence to really go for it. Folks, I'm trading 40 days of work for $75,000 in compensation. Now, let's do the math there. 40 days for $75,000 or 250 to 300 days a year for $90,000. I think I'll take the consulting contract. So this has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I was so looking forward to coming to the live event here in St. Louis because Dr. D talks about the energy and just how different it is to actually be in the room. And we haven't even been here 24 hours yet, and I can tell exactly what she's talking about because the energy in the room is just totally amazing. And I'm just pumped up, fired up, and super excited about what the next 3 days will hold and what it's going to do for my educational consulting business. Again, Anthony Herbert, Senior Consultant with Inspired for Change Consulting.